How to play Authors. 2 more people can play this game, takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and is a pretty easy game to play. Now, authors is also known as composers, scientists, inventors. There's even famous battles of the Civil War. Some of these games even have special decks with pictures of the subjects on the cards. The reason our game is called Authors is because you are trying to collect as many books as you can. A book is 4 of a kind. The suits do not come into play in this game. 4 of a kind is a book, and the most books wins. A dealer is selected beforehand, and all of the cards are dealt in a clockwise direction. Players take a look at their hands and see which cards they need to complete their books. When it's your turn, you can ask any other player for a card you need. You can only ask for 1 card at a time, and if the other player has that card, they give it to you and you continue your turn. If the other player does not have the card that was asked for, your turn is over and the game moves on to the next player. After all the cards are dealt, the player to the left of the dealer starts the game. Here we see player 2 surveying their hand. They see that they need 1 card to complete the book of 8s, so they ask player 3 if they have the 8 of spades. Player 3 checks, and they do not have the 8 of spades. So the game moves on, and it is now player 3's turn. Player 3 has 3 queens, so they decide to ask player 1 if they have the queen of hearts. Player 1 does have the queen of hearts, so they hand it to player 3, which gives them the book of queens. Player 3 puts down the book in front of them and then continues their turn. Keep in mind that if a player asks you for a card and you have it in your hand, you must give it to them. If you do not give away the card you were asked for and it gets found out, you will have to pay a penalty and give each player 1 of your cards. One strategy is to remember what cards other players ask for. You might be trying to collect the same book. As we move further into the game, we see that player 2 is asking player 3 for the ace of hearts. Player 3 has the ace of hearts, so they hand it over, giving player 2 the book of aces. This also means that player 2 and player 3 are both out of cards, so now they have to wait until the game is completed. Once all the players are out of cards, everyone counts their books, and the player with the most books is the winner. And here we see it's player number 2. Good job! And that is how to play Authors.